Hi friends, it's Natasha. Grab some wall space. We're going to do a bar-inspired circuit. A mat set up in front of the wall, and we'll do a quick 2-minute warm-up, and then we'll get into 12 drills. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, crisscross those arms, one over the other. Come down halfway for some cat-cow, really articulating the spine, round and arch. Separate the shoulder blades, and then drop one shoulder. Little twist, and the other shoulder. Come back through center, lift those palms and pump them behind the back as you're in a half fold. Crown of the head forward, tailbone back, feel length in the hamstrings, and then arms over the head, same thing, stretching the shoulders, lengthening the hamstrings, quads are engaged, core is on. Come down into a forward fold. Go ahead and make any movements that feel good for you, swaying, grabbing your hands at the base of the neck, some subtle cat-cows, bouncing a little bit, rocking. And then counter stretch the wrists. Back of the hands down, you can come into a yogi squat and just put some pressure there into the hands, into fists. Hover the knees and start to twist them in a little tabletop position. Try that bounce in on fingertips. And reverse the palms. Any wrist stretches here because we do have quite a few exercises on the hands. So take some time to prep the wrists and the forearms. Drop into a downward facing dog. Heels can be up on the wall and then back down into plank. So down dog, round the spine, hit plank. Lift back into downward facing dog and roll back into plank. Take your right foot, step in between the hands for a low lunge position into a straight leg half split, hamstring stretch, low lunge, straighten into hamstring stretch. Step back, left foot steps forward, strong active back leg, low lunge, and then shift the hips back, half split. Low lunge, and exhale, half split. Flex those toes, press the hands down or fingertips down. And right away, we're going into our first drill. Sit into the wall. We're gonna elevate right heel, left heel, both, and then push your hips away from the wall. Stand and repeat. So hands out, right heel, left heel, pop both heels, hands to the wall, and like a bridge off the wall, peel the hips off. You can stand and then drop back in, or you could stay down the whole time. So one heel, other heel, both heels. Hands to the wall, peel the hips away from the wall. Big pelvic tilt. Lift and lower. I started to get sticky. It was hard to slide up and down, but maybe depending on what you're wearing, it might be easier or harder. So just get that pattern down. Squat down, heel raises. There's where I'm kind of sticking to the wall. And then heels, double and bridge peel away, hip thrust forward, pelvic tilt, climb or stand back out. All right, that was exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're coming into a little handstand on the wall. So you'll jump up, toe tap down, and step in between for a little arabesque lunge. So jump up, right foot toe tap, step through the middle, and then lift up into a little arabesque flight. Hands down, chest towards wall, left toe to wrist, and set it down. And then lift chest over shoulders to a little like leg extension in the back, arabesque position. Toe tap to lunge, lift. So a little handstand, charge, toe tap, and step, lift to a high lunge, arabesque. Spread the fingers, grip down into the fingertips, strong shoulders, really elevating up towards the mat. Can make it strong and graceful. Don't have to rush, really hit each pose. And rest. Next one coming up, we'll do our hands on the wall. And we'll lift up to a little warrior 3 arabesque and step forward to an elevated lunge. So set up in like a halfway fold down dog. Right leg, go. Up for 2, Then knee tucks and steps forward, elevated lunges for 2. Step back and switch. Left leg lifts for 2, glute squeeze, knee tucks in, step forward, lift heels high, and 2 lunges. Switch as you come back to like a down dog on the wall. 2 leg lifts, step forward, high lunge, 2 pulsing lunges. Squeeze the glutes, step forward, get those shoulders over the hips, bend and straighten on high heels. Again, hit your fullest extensions of the pose, of that stretch. Lift up the foot, squeeze the glutes, come forward and rest. Next one, we're coming down onto the knees, all fours. We're gonna set our hands up into a funky forearm and one hand. Hands can meet. So we're gonna take that right leg and tap the wall 2 times, then press into the wall and the other knee peels up like a little passe position. So tap 2 arabesques, press into the wall, and then 2 knee lifts. Push down through the shoulders. Repeat that the whole minute. 2 leg lift extensions, and then 2 lift the knee into passe off. So the bottom knee is down on the first one, then you push yourself into the wall with all effort so that you can lift the bottom knee off. It does take a lot of shoulder strength. Do the best you can. If it's not happening, the lift off is not happening, just the effort is the work for you. So just try. Maybe your knee just hovers for a moment. Give it what you got. Nice. Shake out those wrists. Anything you need to do to stretch, we will do the same thing on the other leg, left leg. Set up your right elbow down, left hand down under shoulder. You can sweep their fingers to meet and then go. Leg lift, press into the wall, foot to knee, passe. Come back to all fours. Leg lift, get those toes as high up the wall as you can, and then push into the foot. Lift the bottom knee up for 2. Keep it up. Think about your form. And again, hitting the fullest extension or expression of your shape that you're making of your pose. Shoulders are probably feeling it. Fight through it. See if you can keep pushing. You don't have to keep any sort of pace. Just go out with what feels good for you. Rest. All right, we get to turn around and do some abdominal to bridge work. So stretch your hamstrings a little bit if you need to, and then bring your feet up the wall. We're gonna roll down Pilates style. So peel, here we go, down the spine, and then lift into a straight leg bridge, lower and peel off the spine. So that's all we'll do for this whole minute. Roll down the spine, arms overhead, lift the hips up, bridge on straight legs, pushing into the wall, tuck the chin, peel the shoulders, and then the vertebrae off of the mat. Take your time. The slower and more controlled you go, the harder it is. Try not to use momentum. And depending on your flexibility, you could try to come into a nice deep fold at the top of the wall, or maybe you can't reach it. It's all good. Listen to your body. Lift up, round the spine, roll down. Lift those hips up, squeeze the booty, lower and peel up to your sit-up. And rest. All right, we are gonna take it to the wall with your hands on the wall and take a push up with a knee tuck. And you're gonna try to touch your knee to the wall. So come back, knee, elbows in, knee tuck. elbows into the chest, knee towards the wall. So it's a little like single leg push-up, little Pilates yoga style where the elbows come in towards the chest. The knee tucks in towards the wall. Again, take your time, move nice and slow. See if you can actually touch your knee to the wall and then stretch back into that down dog shape. Make sure you're bending those elbows to the ribs. Come high onto the toes and then push away onto the heels. Some of these short move ones feel like a really long time. You're almost there. Keep it up. And rest. Next one, we are going to take our right hand to the wall and come into a first position. We'll open to a plie and then abduct for 2. So first position, elbow to ribs, and step out, plie, step together, side leg for 2. First position, plie, step together towards the wall, plie away, first position, and side leg for 2. Keep that pattern going. We'll switch at the halfway point. So really, again, mindful movements, wide knees, step together, wide knees, step together, and 2 legs to the side. Come back through first position, those toes out, heels in, and switch sides. Come into first plie, side leg, left hand's at the wall. First plie, step in, plie, step away, and 2 abductor side legs out. You can take those as high as you'd like. Point those toes, stand tall and proud. Belly is pulled in, core active. And rest. Moving on, we're going to jump the feet up the wall. Option to bring your chest to the wall in a handstand. Crawl forward to a push-up, squat, twist right, squat, twist left. Here we go, jump up. First one I don't climb in, I'm going to jump down and push up. Crawl in, squat, twist, squat, jump, twist. All right, jump up to the wall. Maybe you crawl in, challenge your chest to the wall, then walk away. Crawl out to your push-up. So you have options here. Squat, twist, jump, squat, twist, jump. So again, if you are strong enough, go ahead and crawl yourself to chest to wall and then crawl away. If you feel like your hands are not going to budge and you can't walk there, just jump up and jump down. Squat, twist, squat, twist. So you have that jump to handstand or your jump walk forward and back, jump down, walk forward to push up. Strong shoulders. And quick rest. We're coming into forearm plank, facing away from the wall. You're going to climb your feet up the wall. So find the positioning where you can straighten out into a forearm plank. Walk away if you're too close. Leg lift, knee tucks. Leg lifts and knee tucks. Jump down, shift onto the knees, quick child's pose, jump back up. Other side. Leg lifts, other knee tucks. Leg lift, squeeze booty, knee tuck, compression, quad to belly. And jump down. So you'll rest in between each side. Jump up, or you'll take a moment off. Right knee in, left leg up. Right knee in, left leg up. Jump off. Shift the hips back. Jump back up to forearm plank. Left knee in, right leg lifts. Left knee tucks, right leg squeezes up. So find your pattern. Rest in between for a moment and then jump back in it. Tuck, you can touch the floor or maybe try to touch your tricep. And you made it. Couple more exercises to go. We have a big cardio push where we're going to do a burpee. Walk your hands up the wall and down, jump in and up. So we'll try to alternate, if you can remember, right, left, and then the next time left, right. Here we go. Jump back, right, left, up. right, left, down, jump in, jump up. This time jump back, left arm up, up, down, down. So it's like a little commando, but instead of forearms, you're gonna press your hands into the wall and down. You could go down to forearms if that just doesn't feel good for your body to press into the wall. It's quite challenging. See what works for you. Push firmly over the head, squeeze the core, jump in, jump up. You can always take out the jumps. Do what you need to do. Push your body though. If you know you can do it and you're just getting tired, but you know you can push through, do it. Here's where my mat kept getting all jumbled up. Keep it up though. Strong burpees, up onto the hands. Don't give up on me. And rest. Okay, our last one, we're gonna lean our back into the wall. So turn around. It'll be fingertips to knees, leg lifts, and then crab toe taps. So compression again. Think lifting up those legs. Fingertips forward. Lift the legs, lift the legs. It's harder than it looks to lift. And then sweep the hips forward, opposite crab toe taps. You can press the thoracic or shoulders right into the wall and then sit and repeat. Fingertips by knees. Try to squeeze those legs up as high as you can for 4. Push the feet down, swing the hips forward, opposite fingers to toes. Kind of fun, pressing a little bit of weight into the wall, and then sweep the hips back. Repeat, fingertips forward, lift those legs, quad burner. Use the core, those hip flexors are working, and then peel the hips forward, crab toe taps, lift and tap, lift and tap, swing the hips forward and back, sit. Fingertips forward by knees, squeeze those legs up, all effort here, and you made it. Take a forward fold stretch in your straddle, little pancake stretch. Release those hip flexors, hamstrings, inner thighs. Take a little counter stretch on the wrists. I got the sun and the dog coming into class. Side to side elbow taps, little lateral side bend a few times here. Just about done. Opposite fingers to toes, little saw action using the core. And just stretching, active recovery here. Reach long over the foot wherever you can get to. Take some time to stretch, or I highly recommend going through that circuit one more time through, see what kind of time you want to give to it and energy. Now you'll know the drills, so you'll be more successful and you can push a little bit harder. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day or evening.